In this section, we're talking about the volume of solid shapes. And if you remember back to when we talked about volume of a rectangular prism, now we're going to talk about volume of other solid shapes. So when we talked about the volume of a rectangular prism, you might remember that the volume was equal to the area of the base times the height. And that's what we're going to see in these kind of unique shapes, right? We're going to find the area of the base and then multiply it times the height. The tricky part to this is that we have to determine what the shape of the base is so we can calculate the area correctly. So here in this triangular prism, we have a triangle as the base. So we are going to have to use the area of a triangle, find that area of that base, and then multiply times the height to find the volume. And remember also that volume is in cubic units because we're finding area of the base, which is square units, times height. So we're finding cubes when we're finding our volume. So here we have a cylinder. It's hard to see here. It looks kind of like an oval, but trust me that this is a circle. So we have to remember the area of a circle formula. Oh my goodness, it was a whole like 2 weeks ago. So in case you forget, the area of a circle is pi times r squared. So we're going to use our pi times r squared to find the base and then multiply it times the height. I don't know what shape this is, an amoeba shape, right? So this is such an odd shape that I'm hoping somebody just gives me the area of that base. All right, so we're going to, whatever the area of that base is, we're going to multiply it times the height. Sometimes you just have to trust that somebody's going to give you the area of the base. Same thing for some of these shapes. This is not, well, maybe it is a circle. It's hard to tell in these drawings, but hopefully that's a circle. And we're not going to take the slant. Don't use this. Don't use this distance. All right, just like when we found the area of parallelograms, we're going to have to take a height that is perpendicular to the base. So in this case, our height is kind of outside the shape. Same thing over here with this tilting prism. All right, so make sure you take the height and not the slant. Don't use the slant if it's a slanty shape. So in any case, all I want you to remember here is that we are taking the area of the base of these shapes and then times the height to find the volume.